getting some playing time, and now it looks like you're in a position where you might be starting against Penn State on Saturday.
Yeah. So I mean, like in my eyes, you just got to take everything in stride. And when I got here, it was it was a walk-on deal. So as a walk-on, no one's gonna know your name early on, but you have to come in. You got to put your head down. You got to work. And I think that's just college football in general. Just coming in, putting your head down, and staying ready. When you're the next guy up, you can't be a liability on the field, and you got to know where to line up, where to get set, and others have to count on you. So I think that's just been like my mentality going forward and early on.
When I look at you and I look at KJ, two different body types,
right?
But they can both work. How do you use your body to, be able to make plays and get in there and prove that maybe size doesn't matter all the time?
Right. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not your prototypical height. I'm a little shorter, but I try to use I think Coach Kane calls it natural leverage. So naturally I'm under the lineman just by you got guys that are 6'5", 6'6", and you're at 5'11". So just try to get under them, and I try to use that leverage and my work in the weight room. I try to use my strength. So try to use that to my advantage there.
What was the opportunity to walk on here? Why was that the reason that you came to Purdue instead of going somewhere else?
So, I mean, I had smaller offers, like D2 schools and AIA, and at the end of the day, I wanted a chance to play at a big school because, I didn't want to ask myself what if, if I was, no offense to a D2 or an AIA, but, everyone watches, the Power 4 schools and FBS schools on Saturdays. So, as a kid, it's all you dream of, and all you want's a chance. And the position I'm in, I'm blessed, walk on or not, just to be at this level and play with these guys and with these coaches. It's a blessing every day.
Do you ever pinch yourself and think, I'm playing against Ohio State, like a national championship contender every single year?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we think of nameless, faceless opponents. You try not to put a logo with the team, but as a person, I find myself, like on the phone with my mom and dad or my grandparents, like, hey, like, this is what we've talked about my whole life. It is cool to look back and see what you're doing. But, like I said, you try to just do the work now and look back later.
What do you think you guys are walk-ons to earn that kind of trust from the coaches and work your way up to this point?
Yeah, I think one of the great things about this coaching staff is, walk-on or not, if you show you can play and you show that people can rely on you, you're going to find your way on the field. My niche last year was special teams. Coach P gave me a chance early on, and that's kind of where I made my living. So I think walk-on or not, coming into college, you gotta put your head down, you gotta work, dive into the playbook and know what you're doing, and so that guys around you, if they don't know what they're doing, they can rely on you.
You started in Ohio State, right?
Yes, sir.
You're your first team this week on the depth chart.
Yes, sir.
We need to find out you're starting last week.
So I found out the week before I had started at Northwestern. So okay. I found out, I'd been going with the ones and stuff, and you try not to get too caught up in the title, but just with the reps I'm given, and just try to take advantage of them and stay on the field.
From a winning high school program, how much does that help? Just kind of that culture where you're competing every single day for your playing time, probably even at the high school level.
Yeah, immensely. The culture at Cathedral is second to none. I'm really grateful for my time there and for all the amazing teammates and coaches I have. I still talk to my teammates every day. Some of my best friends play at the college level, so we talk about our schedules and stuff. And obviously it's hard to get together during season, but that culture at Cathedral it translates. It prepares you for this level and for this style of coaching, and for this level of play. I think, when you're in a winning program like that, it's beneficial to everyone.
You played some great teams this year already. Is there anything that Penn State does that jumps out in particular?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's Penn State. They got great athletes. Obviously the offense runs through 44, their tight end. They play physical. They try to do a lot of things formationally on offense that get your eyes in the wrong place. But I think, if we stick to our rules and our checks and just get lined up and play, we'll give ourselves a shot every play.
Anything else?
Thanks,
Cool.
guys.
Thanks, Hudson. Thank you, guys.